So Donnie Tiny Hands Trump was in San Antonio, and check out what happened. San Antonio cops faced discipline for wearing "Make America Great Again" hats in a Trump video.
Good.
Let's watch the video.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you, sir.
They're working. They're on the job. They're all wearing the "Make America Great." I wonder why people would be afraid of cops. They're sucking up to a frickin' racist.
In San Antonio, Texas.
In San Antonio, Texas, to a guy who hates Mexicans. The cops, I love them. And and you're going to let these people go police your streets? Yeah.
Jimmy, he gave them free hats.
Yes, we are going to let these people police our streets.
He gave them free hats.
You want to know who the good guys are policing your streets? Fucking maniac Trump supporters. That's who your good guys are.
He probably gave them candy, too. Come on. Cut these guys some slack. They're just a few bad apples.
The officers were from a department motorcycle unit that escorts politicians and other dignitaries when they come to town. The San Antonio Express News reported. On Tuesday, they helped transport Trump's motorcade to and from the airport while the candidate was in town for a private fundraiser. The Fraternal Order of Police, which represents 325,000 law enforcement officers. My dad was in the FOP, Fraternal Order of Police. Oh, they endorsed Trump for president, saying he understands and supports our priorities, and our members believe he will make America safe again. Your priorities is to be able to frickin' murder citizens in the street with impunity. That's your priorities. The people who are drawn to police work are fucking maniacs, and people don't realize that.
Nationwide.
And you don't think
stop and frisk. That's what they want.
They want nationwide stop and frisk. That's what cops want. Exactly right.
And free hats.
And free hats.
Come on, free hats,
You don't
Jimmy.
think these guys are frickin' maniacs? You don't think these guys are freaking?
Thank you, sir.
First of all, I got 9 out of 10 of them have fucking creepy mustaches. Do you see their freaking creepy mustaches? Creepy mustache. Creepy mustache. Creepy mustache. Look at this guy. What is he, a Mario brother? I'll tell you what he is, a pussy.
And they all have the alpha male sunglasses on.
And oh, he's got he's got stripes. This guy's so these are the guys.
No, that means that's the amount of time he's been in.
Yeah.
That's what the lower stripes mean.
Oh, really?
So it means he's a veteran of the force for some years.
How do you guys know that the next day all these guys weren't filmed wearing "I'm with her" hats or T-shirts?
If you're a cop and you put, how do you know they weren't wearing a KKK hat one day and wearing a UCLA hat the next day? How do you know?
It could be, this could be the dress-up unit of the department.
Yeah, I was trying to make a dumb joke, but
I know.
Thank you.
Hey, look, another creepy.
I tried to make a dumber joke.
Thank you. Thank you. Make America great again. These are the guys with guns. The state gives them guns. These are the guys with guns.
And motorcycles.
In San Antonio, Texas. Mexican-hating cops. Jimmy, you can't say that. They just suck up to a Mexican hater, public racist. They're just sucking up to them. They're not Mexican haters themselves. You can't say that with certainty, but you can say they are so fucking ridiculously idiots that they will put on a hat of a racist in the state of Texas. Because they don't care. Because cops, because we're doing to America, because as we take jobs away, you criminalize people, right? Oh, no job for you? We're going to expand the prison industrial complex and the unemployment rate goes down. And we get these morons to put you in jail.
It is kind of interesting that we use public resources to help him go fundraise in a private...
He's fundraising. He's fundraising. Yeah, I know. You see that at the bottom? So these are all these geniuses are going to go out and police San Antonio now with their Make America Great hats on? Why don't they just put a KKK hat on?
Oh, God.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not a Birch Society hat? Why not a Confederate flag? Why not? You're just cops, and you're able to kill people with impunity. What's the big deal? Who cares? We live in a right-wing fascist nightmare anyway, right now. Your democracy's already been stolen from you. These guys are here to protect oligarchs. They're not here to protect the Constitution. They're there to protect oligarchs and institute order on the people who need to be policed. These are the maniacs who we give guns to. Those guys. Look at all those guys. Fucking maniacs. Jimmy, you can't say they're maniacs. I just did. And they're going to be disciplined. Can you imagine if you're a Mexican in San Antonio?
Well, it's a huge violation of their basic oath. Like,
Yeah,
you're not political.
You're not supposed to be political when they're on the job.
Right.
They're working right that second. They're not in plain clothes out at a thing being a citizen.
And there was a supervisor there.
Yes.
There was the weird guy with the funky mustache. He was a sergeant. You're sitting there going, that there was a guy who was in charge who went, nah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's go. I don't see how this could send a bad message.
Yeah, and you know why he did that? Because they don't have a mechanism for thinking about anything bad that will ever happen to them, because nothing bad ever happens to them. They get to do exactly whatever they feel like doing all the time. You got to really mess up to get in trouble as a cop, and it's got to be on film.
And even then, so.
And even then, they let you go. You could kill a 10-year-old kid in a park with a play gun. Nothing's gonna. You can kill a guy in a Walmart. Nothing's gonna happen. You can kill unarmed people. You can choke guys out on the street. You can do whatever you want if you're a cop in America, even if it's on video, and nothing's gonna happen. Because the oligarchs need cops like this to keep you down. That's why Occupy Wall Street scared the hell out of them. That's why J.P. Morgan gave millions of dollars to the cop, and the next day they went and cracked the heads of Occupy Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street did scare the establishment, which is why they passed all those laws. Now the government can throw you in jail without a trial. They can throw you in a military jail right now. People are afraid of Donald Trump. Barack Obama wants to throw you in a military jail forever without a trial or charging you. Right now, Barack Obama wants to do that. Jimmy, no, he doesn't. Then why did he sign the law? You think they passed that law because they don't want to use it? Or because they're already using it? And you're worried about Trump? These are the maniacs right now on your street. Right now, these are the maniacs who cracked the heads of peaceful protesters. They did it in New York, L.A., Chicago, San Francisco, Oakland, everywhere. Barack Obama gave the word, go crack their heads. J.P. Morgan gave millions of dollars to the cops, literally to go crack the heads of the people protesting them, and they did it, because that's who cops are. They're hired thugs. That's what cops are. They're not helping the community, not work. If you want to help the community, we need to completely turn around our policing in America. Completely. Because cops aren't there to serve or protect. Cops are there to impose order from the oligarchy. That's what they're there for. And if you don't think so, go back and watch some tapes of the Occupy Wall Street. You know, the cops in L.A. got sued for millions of dollars for the way they treated those Occupy Wall Street people. And they won. They won. They had to pay out millions of dollars. You know who paid it out? I did. You know what the cops paid out? Nothing. You know what the cops did? They abused people horribly who were peacefully protesting with legitimate grievances. That's protected in the Constitution. Cops don't give a shit about your rights. And they don't give a shit about the Constitution. And if you think they did, they wouldn't be cops. Anything? I get worked up over these stories.
Well, I remember when we went down to L.A. with
I was down there.
Protest L.A., and what they were really worried about, it seemed that they were on grass.
Yeah.
That, oh my God, they damaged the grass outside of, the courts. It was ridiculous. And then they eventually came in, destroyed where they were staying, confiscated their belongings, threw their stuff away. And how long did it take for any kind of compensation? Did those people ever get compensated? Did they really get compensated?
No. They did win there were lawsuits, and they did win. Of course they won. But then nothing happens.
but
the
that
cops don't
doesn't-
go to jail. Nobody goes to jail.
But
Nobody
it also
gets,
doesn't come out of the
and it doesn't come out of the
budget.
cops' pension fund. It doesn't come out of their retirement. It doesn't come out of the cop budget. It comes out of the general fund.
That's the thing is like when you have large police forces like this, they get sued, and no one takes the money out of their budget.
No.
They add more cops. If
They had more.
anything.
Try it. Go do it again. Who cares? Who cares? And the guys who are normally the worst guys in situations like that are the white shirts. Meaning
Yeah,
the
the sergeants,
supervisors.
the supervisors.
Those are the guys pepper spraying women, pregnant women, old ladies. Those are the guys, the white shirt cops. Remember that guy Anthony Bologna in New York? Remember him? Mm-hmm. He had to give up a couple of vacation days because he assaulted women who weren't doing anything with chemical weapons. He pepper sprayed them right in their frickin' face on the street in broad daylight on camera, and not a goddamn thing happened to him. You know why? Because he's doing it at the behest of the oligarchs. That's why. You know what the real crime in America is? Protesting the oligarchs. Now you're a terrorist. Anybody who's a protester is considered a low-level terrorist in America. That's from the Department of Homeland Security. That's why they come out with MRAPs now. So they're militarizing the whole country to shut you up because the oligarchs know the gig is just about up. Half the country's living in poor or poverty. They know it's just about up. And that's why they can throw you in a military jail. Barack Obama said, do it. Go crack the heads of peaceful protesters. Do it. Vote Hillary. It'll make everything better.